Hello and welcome to today's full moon. I am Julie and we're here with Charlynn. If you guys don't know us, you are in for a treat. An absolute treat.
Two chicks and a podcast.
Two white girls with nose rings telling you what the planets are doing. Yes. Sign me up.
Really telling you what you need to get rid of. We're just the messengers. You can't.
At least we'll make it fun.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about the energy of this moon. I gotta look and see what the plants are actually doing.
Yeah. Well, this moon is all about balance, relationships, truth within your connections. Are you speaking your truth? Are you being true to yourself? Are you being true to what your heart wants? Now's the time to start being the real you. You know, get out of the judgment and what other people expect you to be. It's time to take the damn masks off. Period. Dot. End of story.
Oh my gosh, authenticity has kind of like been a key like phrase this week of people just being like, okay, I think I understand authenticity. That's it. And I'm like, yes. We've been asking. Yes. It's weird.
And it's liberating. It is so liberating when you are your true self in front of everybody and you'll be like, before, be like, do you want to go to see a movie? And I'm like, yeah, okay. Even though I don't want to go. Now I'm like, no. And they're like, why? Because I just don't want to. Do I need to give you an answer? No. I just don't.
That's my truth.
Yeah. And then I love it because people will sit there and say shit. I'll be like, no, I'm not. I'm speaking truth. And that is like a mirror to them. And they're like, yeah, okay. I'm like, sorry.
Oh, you cracked me up.
All right. Let's see.
Speaking of mirrors, Libra.
What?
Speaking of mirrors with the Libra full moon, you will always spot Libra at a mirror.
Well, you got to remember, when you speak your truth, you could be helping that person on their journey, because that's what it is. They're not ready to hear it, and they might be upset about the truth, but that's on them. That's not on you, because you're speaking truth. I used to hate when I would tell people how I feel, and they say, you're just bitching. And I'm like, no, I'm telling you how I feel.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you the truth. They, if they don't want to hear it, that's on them. I'm still doing me.
Yeah. That's also been something that we've been talking about this week too. Like, if I'm authentically being me and you don't like it, it's not a me problem. That's a you problem.
Exactly.
It's not my fault. I like me, and that's the only thing that really matters. And I think that there can be a lot of confidence in that. And I think people are wondering, like, oh, it's because I like myself. Sometimes.
Yeah. But you're honest with it. If you don't let you be like, I'm really being a bitch today. People will sit there and be really mean, and it's normal for them.
It's crazy. It's so crazy. Yeah. I did this shower thoughts, but okay. In the last 24 hours, consensus of people who identify as either a grid keeper, an earth keeper, one of the portal keepers, or someone who works on the matrix, or a grid worker. If you identify as one of these things, did you feel particularly frustrated in the last 24 hours for no particular reason? Just curious. Post it in the comments. If you know what that means, you know what that means.
Can I just say all of the above?
I was like, well, yeah. I mean, they're all the same word. It's like a biofield in your toroidal, same terminology. But I have some suspicions about pressurization of some ideas.
Mm. All right. Woo-hoo-hoo. Luck is on your side. A win-win outcome in the forecast. Yeah, you can speak your truth because your actions, your thoughts, your thoughts are just thoughts until you put action into them. But you need to get out of your comfort zone to do that. Because if not, you're just going to stay in that stagnant energy. So push yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. What do they really want to know? They're like, we're just warming up.
Yeah, I feel like tonight's getting spicy. I can feel it.
They're showing me a person in a cage going like this. Like, let me out.
Oh my God, speaking of cages, I had the most wildest past life regression reading today by our new friend Trixie Rose. And wow. I had like a whole past life regression, and cages were in there like a few times. It was a wild ride today.
Oh, was that confirmation for you?
It's pretty specific. Probably, I'd say.
I'm not even gonna listen. I could say something right now, but that's like the
that costs after night specials.
A new romantic cycle begins in the new moon in Libra.
Ooh.
And again, I'm feeling like this is a romantic cycle with self, because you're going to start seeing yourself differently. Putting more self-love in. I feel like a lot of people have been struggling, like fighting with themselves of what they want and what they deserve. And having a hard time getting rid of things that no longer serve them in order to get what they deserve. And I'm hearing some of you have gotten rid of it, but you still don't believe that it's possible. You need to believe even though you've gotten rid of stuff, Spirit's saying you got rid of stuff, but yet you're like, where is it? Where is it? What am I doing? What am I supposed to be doing? You're so focused on that you're not seeing the big picture, and that you're not really diving deep and putting the truth on yourself, because sometimes the truth does hurt. So continue to purge, but also while you're purging, look at yourself and what you have gone through, what you have overcome, and you do deserve what you want. You just need to know and feel it in your heart that you do deserve it. And I know it's hard because a lot of the times it's like, I call it, I don't even know if I can say this, but it's like mind effery. It's what I call it.
I didn't put that this was for kids.
Yeah, well, all right. I call it mind fuckery because that's what it is. It's embedded in us to be a certain way, act a certain way, and always worry about what other people think. And that it's like that lack mindset, like we're not good enough. And a lot of it is because of how we've were raised. You know, that, you know, we don't have to have that. We don't need that. Dream big. Dream freaking big, because it will be yours as long as you do the work. Oh, cards are flying. Yeah. The end of a tough cycle approaches. You are very close to achieving your goal. You just gotta believe. That, you know, people will sit there and say, you know, like I've said, I've done everything, but it's not coming in. It's because you got to believe in yourself, not just say it. You got to feel it. Your subconscious is like, you need to like retrain your brain. Start with the affirmations. I am worthy. I am worthy of a life that I want, that I deserve. I am deserving of a happy life. I am deserving of love. I am deserving of abundance. I am deserving of anything I set my heart to do. Retrain the brain.
Yes.
Be bold and make the first move. I'm also hearing you need to ask for help too, because that's a big thing too, is that some of you don't like to ask for help, and you like to do everything on your own, and that you can do it because you're so independent, because you've had to be strong, you had to be independent. You know, you've had shit luck in life where you had to do it, and guess what? You did it, you overcame it, right? The only difference is that it's because you're aware of what you want, that you're holding yourself back by not thinking that you are deserving of what you want. Does that make sense? I'm like hearing like I'm like hearing like all
It's almost like with
conversations.
the double negatives.
Yes. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, I know what they're trying to say, but there's like freaking having a freaking chat fest. One at a time, please.
Yeah.
They need like that deli, that like, take a number.
Oh my God. Take a number.
Shit. Yeah. What do you need to release? Spirit's like, we just told you what you need to release. You need to release that lack mentality. You are enough. You're deserving of everything that you want.
If anyone has any questions, feel free to pop them into the chat. Just remember to be respectful.
A personal issue reaches a resolution. Full moon in Cancer. The crab is sticking out to me, and I feel like this personal resolution is about someone like take, and you're finally like, I've had enough. Like, anything else from this deck? Sometimes they come in hot and sometimes they work in slow. So I think this starting to like try and get it in slow, because I have a feeling this is gonna be very spicy. Yeah. Have faith in your dreams. Anything else? Last shuffle with this deck. Okay. Yeah, it's time to take action. Where are they going? All I keep hearing is don't feel guilty about the choices that you make. It's okay to leave some people behind, places behind. It's manipulation, not love. Oh, they have that song's going on in my head. Who is that? Is it Rolling on the river? Who is that? Who sings that?
Freedom Clearwater?
Yeah, maybe.
I think so.
That song is going on in my head, so you gotta look at the spiritual meaning of that song.
I'm on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Freedom's Clearwater, not Mary.
Yeah. Negative free will. Like I just said, like it's negative. Okay.
You ready to hear?
Yep.
Life. It signifies a life of freedom, escaping a working life, stress for a simpler life, akin to carefree, continuous journey. Represents leaving behind painful, rigid life structures for a tranquil, self-determined existence on a mythical river.
There you go. Yep. Your free will helps you achieve your goals.
What a concept! It's crazy.
And that's the thing, though. Yeah, but people don't realize like they have free will because they're so manipulated by,
Everything.
people, places, and things. Like even like jobs. Like people manipulate. They feel manipulated to stay there. Like
yes, because you want health insurance, and then you can't have the health insurance unless you can have the job, but you can't afford the job unless you can pay for the child care, and you can't pay for the child care until it's a joke, and it's a big prison system.
Mm-hmm. Manipulation.
That's crazy. Wow.
Certainties.
Wow.
My thoughts open me up to inner and outer change. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. Injustice. Yeah.
On a Libra moon, how dare they?
All right. Self-evasion and dependency.
Self-evasion and dependency? Sorry.
Yep. So accept yourself for who you are. Not what you bring to the table or what you think you are, your true self. And build healthy foundations for you and others instead of being so dependent on what other people think, what other people say, what other people do. All right. Last shuffle. They want nothing. Okay. Where are they going now?
Only they know.
Right? Okay. Trust the process. The unknown is scary, but trust the process. Because think about it. It hasn't worked your way. Spirit's like, give us a shot. Like your soul is longing for this. And if things have been getting worse for you, it's because they really want you out of this cycle of you not thinking that you're good enough to have what you deserve.
Mm.
So, and especially right before a change, it's going to be fucking shit hard. Okay? Like kicking and screaming, tantrums on the floor, like hard. Not that I'm, saying anything from experience or anything. But they will test you, like, to make sure that you're ready. Because you can sit there and say, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. But do you have your boundaries in place? Are you adhering to your boundaries? Are you speaking your truth? Are you, going with what your heart says and not with what your head says? All these things have to match up before what you want comes into place. So you are going to be like, that last test is going to be the hardest test, to make sure that all the work that you do and that you have done in the past, that you are ready for the next phase, the next step into being your true authentic self. Life lessons.
Oh my God.
Realizations of a new idea.
No more lessons. I'm so tired. Please, just forget it existed. I'm so tired. No more lessons.
I know. But within the lessons, we learn and we grow. But yeah, I'm with you. No more lessons. Like, I'm done. I've hit my quota for the. It's only like April. I've hit my quota for the year. Like, it's done.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we legitimately have lived 72 years just in 2026. Time does not make any sense. It's absolutely asinine. Yeah. But I did want to say, that's what I did want to say. In 5 days, our next live stream here is going to be about the sacral chakra. Me and my cute friend Mallory are going to be talking about the sacral chakra, and we're talking about emotions, boundaries, attachment styles. We're talking about it all, and we are doing a live Q&A, so come feel free to talk about all your sacral trauma.
Just put it out there.
It's for the internet, and it goes away once it's live. It just disappears. We learned ourselves that we wish it didn't, but come send out your woes.
Yeah.
Let them disappear forever.
Yeah. See? Feel your emotions as they arise. And bring your dream to life. Because a lot of you, the lessons, and I get it, you always have to stay positive. You want to see the positive in everything, and you want to stay positive, and, but staying positive, you also have to feel the emotion. You can't just say, I got into a car accident, and you're like, oh, okay. Feel the emotion, feel the scaredness, feel the fear, whatever you need to feel. Or you got, you got fired from a job. You're like, everything happens for a reason. Yeah, it does, but feel the emotion. Be angry, be hurt, that they, be whatever you need to be, feel what you need to feel, release it, and then say, okay,
let it go.
Now, let it go. Let it go.
This is what people forget. They hold it in there and they sit with it until it's sticky, and then it leaks onto other people. If you don't let it go, it is horrible for everyone. Please let it go.
Yes.
Just energy hygiene.
Yeah.
Let it go.
And
where we're going, we don't need this package.
It's I get it. You want to keep your vibration high because you think, oh, my manifestation's not going to come in if I'm in low vibrational energy. Well, guess what? You just saying that is putting yourself in low vibrational energy because you're not releasing the emotions. You're not feeling it. You're just putting them down deep. And then they're going to end up having cords. And then from the cords, you're going to end up having physical manifestations of what you actually put down to suppress the emotion. So just let it out.
Yes. We're talking about that on the Human Biofield episode coming up this month too with Earth to Taylor podcast. So Stay tuned if you haven't seen the first one already, talking about how to clear your biofield, the whole energy around you. It is very important. Go check it out.
Yep. You can actually feel it too. Like you can
There's
feel it
so
when
much
people
science.
feel your own energy. You know, make the changes that you need to make. You know, trust in the universe. Trust in yourself. Trust that everything is happening for you and not to you. And it's not going to happen overnight. It's a long journey. You know, it's not a race. And everyone opens up and heals at all different times. So don't compare yourself to anyone. Anything else, Spirit? Oh, yep. Seek balance between being and doing. Make changes. Do all you can do to be you. Make
Sounds
the
like
time.
diamond.
Yeah, make the time. Okay, now they're going to get a little spicy. I knew it was coming. It's that whole make the time. Stop with the excuses and make the time. You have time to go out and even if it's 5 minutes, make the time. Get yourself into a routine. And if you can't get yourself into a routine, at least take 5 minutes to yourself to sit alone, sit in silence, sit with frequency music, whatever the case may be. Take time for yourself. Because trust me when I tell you, if you don't, you're going to get even more confused on your journey because all the emotions, and then you're going to say, well, is this a sign? Is this a sign? Is this a sign? I don't know if this is a sign because you have so much in your mind going like, you know, everything that you have to do. Like, that's why you sit and you center yourself in silence or listen, like doing some coloring or something that brings you joy is going to help ground and center you so that way you can receive the guidance correctly. And little tip, I always say, like, if I hear things or if I want to know it's a sign, you know, make a sign that's specific for you. Like seeing a purple elephant or, you know, seeing an owl. And an owl can be in anything. It could be on a movie, outside, wherever the case may be, on a card. And then say, all right, you know, let me see an owl by, you know, Friday. Because remember, there's no time and space, but they know the days, but there's no space and time. So sit there and say by Friday. Or if you're driving, let me see, you know, a purple car by the time I get home. This way, that is your specific sign. And then for the ones of you that are clairaudient and can hear the messages, when you hear something and you're unsure of what you're hearing, and if you're unsure if it is a sign, I always say love and light 3 times or say Jesus' name 3 times, because nothing low vibrational will ever say love and light or say Jesus' name 3 times. All right. Sit with your soul. Okay. You're ready for this.
You crack me up.
You don't want to know what I'm hearing right now.
I definitely do.
I'm hearing grab the cojones and go with it. Like it's time. I can't
Oh my
believe
gosh.
Spirit. I told you they're gonna be spicy.
That's hilarious. Grab them by the balls.
Right? Yeah, like life is so much better on the other side when you see things and you live from your heart instead of other people. Like you're not truly living your life when you're doing things what other people want to do. And you have to be a different person in front of this person, in front of this person, in front of this person. You're not truly living your life. You know, those relationships that you do for, like one of the cards earlier was about manipulation. You know, like you're not truly living your life if you're being manipulated by somebody and you feel like you have to do it because that's how you were raised or that's how you were brought up or that's just anything you know. Like, all right.
Or if you're in Utah and that's what they tell you to do here.
Yeah, like
everybody.
Like for instance, all right, housewives, like 50s housewives, cooking, cleaning,
Utah.
doing all that. Yeah, right?
Utah.
Okay. And I'm not that like if you're a stay-at-home mom, whatever, if that's what you want to do, that's your thing. But it shouldn't be a staple because we all work. A lot of families are two-income families. So why is it all that, you know, the wife has to come home, cook, clean, and do everything else and work and do all that, and the guy doesn't? It's equal partnership now. And if you ain't an equal partnership, get out the door.
Yes.
Go on, no, go. Walk out the door.
No more dead weight.
No.
We've been even noticing something that's popped up in our field a lot this week too is like processing other people's like shit or because they just dump it down and they're not and you're like, okay, I have to tell you the moment that glitches the thing to get the and it's just so interesting. So let us
Yep. Yeah, ascended masters, devoted spirits with specific intentions. They're guiding you. You just need to be open to listening and heeding. I heard heeding their guidance. You know, and things are, I'm hearing things are going to get rough, especially with the collective that are in relationships and the relationships aren't equal 50-50 because they're going to try and hold you back. And I'm not saying like you have to break up with the person, but you need to understand your boundaries. And if they like, if they're not going to, it's going to be hard for them to understand you because you are changing and they're going to want to automatically hold you back. That's when you sit there and set your boundaries and be like, listen, it is what I it is what I it is what it is. I'm changing. This is me. This, and you either like it or you leave it. But you give them the options. I'm not saying automatically just like get rid of the relationship because some relationships are where it's like you have those issues, but you become better people because of each other. That's when you have like that twin flame relationship. And it doesn't have to be like a partnership. Like it could be a friend. A friend can be a twin flame, you know? It doesn't have to be like a romantic relationship. But you bring out the worst and then you bring out the best in each other and you grow from it.
How fun.
Well, think about it. That's how, like, that's how you know you're in the right relationship, because like no one else would take the bullshit.
Yeah.
But they take the bullshit, and then you learn, like you're willing to be like, you know what? You learn, you grow, and you move forward.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of arguments happen, and they continue to happen because one person isn't willing to listen or see your point of view. The biggest thing Spirit wants me to say is build a relationship with yourself, your true self. Take out the distractions. That's why they're saying like having time to yourself is so important, because they don't want you to have any outside chatter, taking you away from what you want, because a lot of people aren't going to agree with what you are doing.
Mm-hmm.
And you should be like, that's okay, instead of being, yeah, maybe it's not for me. Yeah. Relax. Happy times. Ooh, 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 ooh. You have spiritual mentors and teachers all around you that can sit there and help you on your journey. Us being two of them.
We got a whole community on Patreon.
Yep. Go beneath the surface. Find your hidden truths. There's a whole secret life and a whole secret you that you have no idea about. I say, I was a nurse for 18 years. I had no idea that I was a healer, an intuitive, an empath, a psychic medium. I had no clue. What guided me to that was all the obstacles that I had to overcome, all the shit that I had to go through since a young age. And when I went back and actually reflected, it all made sense. And I should have seen it before, but I wasn't ready. So you have a whole new world that resonates with you, that's going to bring you much joy. You just got to follow it. All right, let's shuffle. Thank you. Yeah, conscious steps. Consider action. Looking forward. Self-acceptance. Accept yourself. Forgive yourself and have compassion for yourself. It's not easy. You think that, you're already living in a world that's not easy. Why not have it not be easy, but have a beautiful outcome? That song's popping up in my head now. I think it's by Natasha Bedingfield, Unwritten. So I am unwritten. Yeah. All right. Look up the spiritual meaning of that one.
I'm looking it up now.
That's a big thing, Spirit. Spirit's like when you have songs that just you can feel, when a song is meant for you. Look up the spiritual meaning.
It is a song about active co-creation, new beginnings, releasing inhibitions, inner authority, and symbolic ascent.
Yeah. Release the shackles. Winds of fortune. Allow the winds of fortune to guide your sails, maneuvering through life's opportunities and challenges with adaptability. I thought one, oh yeah. Commit to the journey. With determination, go all in for the long term. Your steadfast focus will bring lasting rewards. Yeah. It's not going to happen overnight, but as long as you're making the steps, taking the steps and making the progress. Fully immersed. Everything you want is all around you, just waiting for you to see it. Dang, okay. So as you release, you know, plant your seeds of what you want, what you see, how you see yourself, and what you do, like envision it, feel it, and act as if you already have it. Oh. Uh-oh. Damn. Okay. See the potential, Phil. Okay. The vortex of creativity. Spiral into your creative vortex, unleash an imaginative power, manifest your dreams into reality. I just said that. Not so poetic of that, though. Seek clarity, embracing honesty, face consequences, and sharpen your focus for personal growth. The feather of hope. Grasp the feather of hope, a delicate symbol to upward promises and uplifting future, and the seed of potential. Plant the seed of potential and nurture it, sprouting promise with care and intention. Wow.
Cute.
I love when spirit just like confirms, like after I say it, and then it confirms it with a card.
I also love that it was the emoji that I've been using all week on my project. I felt that.
Going forward, don't dwell on the past, but focus on creating a brighter future. And make miracles. Stay open-minded to receive the magic unfolding in your life. All right. They like this deck. Anything else from this deck, Spirit? 9:44 on the timer. I mean, on the clock. On the timer. On the clock. Same thing. I guess a clock is a timer.
Yeah. What is time? 9:44 signifies a powerful combination of a closing life chapter while building a stable, organized foundation for your future.
Hey!
Beginning, stability, and structure. Double fours. Divine support, purpose-driven life, guidance and protection. Wow, beautiful.
Wow. So they're confirming the card. They're confirming what I say with the cards, and then they're confirming the cards with the number.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love a multi-dimensional reading.
Yes. hurtful events. As you navigate this challenging time, learn to let go of the past so it won't weigh you down. Remember, because you have to have those towers fall, you have to let go of what no longer serves you in order for new to come in. So you can't hold on to the past. If you want to build a new life, you have to let go of the old life. Harbor peace. Find serene refuge in peaceful embrace of a gentle harbor, allowing tranquility to still your waters. Make yourself your own sacred space that you can just go that nobody else can go. That's, and that's where you're going to get the most, for me, I find it the most beneficial. That's just like, I don't know, but like I have my office and like I have the lights, I have the candles, I have like my music on, and it's just like my space. Unity blooms. Foster harmony and connection within community, nurturing bonds that bring us together. And I don't know if some of you smoke of the marijuana, but that's kind of look like marijuana.
It for sure does.
So maybe that's your piece right there. So some of you might need peace, like to get into that headspace, but you won't need it forever. Not that they know how to calm the vibe.
Multi-dimensional psychic reading for sure.
Ooh. Heart's desire. Sing along to your heart's song, for it knows what you truly want. That's the whole reading, is following your heart. The whole entire reading. In creating a new identity, embrace change and discover yourself, crafting narrative aligned with your true essence. That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else from this text, Spirit? I think you've probably said enough. Damn it, you haven't. Okay. Damn. Apparently they hadn't. Okay. New heights. Let your connection with spirit ground you as you reach for the sky. Adapt to transformation. Embrace change with open arms, for it is a catalyst for your evolution and your growth. And hidden keys. Put things together piece by piece and reveal the bigger picture. So that's a lot. Hold on. Damn. Wait, there's more.
Of course.
Just when I thought it was done. They want me to do my dreams deck.
And again, if anybody has questions, start typing now. Sometimes they take quite a while to get through. We have time. That feedback. But alas, there was nothing to do about it besides give proper wording.
Yep. Okay. All right, Spirit.
You gotta live in all these truth bombs. Thank you, High Priestess. From Christy Moulton.
Yeah. You're welcome.
She got those truth bombs.
Okay. The Spirit ending with tonight.
All right.
Did they have to fling the cards?
Yes.
Yes. Right. Last shuffle. Damn. Okay. Okay.
I said bet.
Now they're being fresh. Damn. Okay. They came out in this order. Damn. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wow. Wow. What a finale.
Mm-hmm. They're like, we really want to get our point across.
Yeah. What a finale. Bravo.
All right. All right. Look up the spirit. All right. Hold on. Let your dreams shift and recharge and reshape, just like your life shifts and shapes every day. Ask yourself every morning, am I shaping my life the way I want it to be?
Mm.
Imagine that your heart opens a little more every time you breathe out. It's easier for you to receive your dream with an open heart.
I like that one.
Yeah. If you live like you've always lived, you get the same as you always had. You must decide to make a change towards your dreams. Decide on what you need to change and what you will be rewarded a new sense of achievement. Yeah, you got to leave your past in the past.
Mm.
Dare to dream a little bigger, dare to ask a little more, not because everything should be bigger, but for you to see where your limits are. That's what we were talking about in the
Challenge
beginning.
accepted.
Yep. When faced with new situations or people, don't compare yourself. That's another thing we talked about. Your
Mhm.
life or your place to theirs. Instead, say, interesting. This allows your mind to be open instead of closed off in self-pity. All possibilities are as open to you as they are to others.
Mm.
Today is the best day to start pursuing your dream. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next year, or when you retire. Today. Focus your thoughts and intentions towards your dreams today, and you are ready, and you are already on your way.
Mm.
This moment, oh, I love how they ended this. This moment is the foundation for all your future moments. Open your mind and receive each moment as a new and exciting possibility. I love that. Thank you,
Wow.
Spirit. Love
What a
that.
beautiful, hopeful message this evening.
I love that. They really do. They come through every time. Just
Yeah, that
beautifully.
was beautiful.
They're like, well, we had to do something nice after being a little spicy.
Yeah.
We had to end with love because tough love. But
Tough love is what a lot of us need. It's okay.
right, and you're not going to do anybody any favor, any justice by saying what they don't want to hear. You have to tell them what they don't want to hear.
Yeah.
Okay. Any questions? Comments?
So far, no questions or additional comments. Or we've got a little smiley face there. I don't know. It's just so funny. I think like the energy has just felt so good, but there's just like some things to look forward to. Lots of things to look forward to. It does feel like hopeful for some reason, even though if you don't turn on the news, then it feels hopeful.
Yeah. Yep. That's why I am in my little bubble. I don't watch the news.
I balance, but a very small one, a very small window.
But the biggest thing is live your life and let go of the past, and don't be so hard on yourself when you're on your journey, because you're gonna find out things like once you start shifting into who you truly are, and you're gonna see the ways that you used to be. Don't be so hard on yourself. We've all gone through it. It's mind fuckery, like I've said. Like, it's what we've been programmed to be, not programmed to who we are. It's who we were to be. 5550 on the timer as I said that. That timer was the timer. 5555 on the timer as I said that.
Okay.
Fives are all about change.
Yeah, significant life shift, personal transformation, divine guidance, often acting as a nudge to embrace the change. A bridge between the divine and material realms, and that's a big one for the shift of it. Sounds very much to me like that transition from the three-dimensional old paradigm to a new vision of what it could be, and that also sounded pretty much like a financial business reading in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
So, also, this is for entertainment purposes only. Just in case anyone decides to quit their job this weekend, come back to us.
Do your work first.
Do your work. Sacral chakras on Monday the 6th. Root chakras already posted.
Let me see. I keep getting guided. Hold on. Angel number. Angel, remember how there was 7 cards for the dream deck? Angel number 7 is a powerful sign of spiritual awakening, inner wisdom, and divine encouragement, suggesting that you are on the right path despite challenges. It often signifies a need for deeper introspection, intellectual growth, and the focus on your soul's purpose, urging you to trust your intuition and connect with the spiritual realm.
Mm.
So they confirmed again.
I love
it.
double confirmations. That literally just means like taking a little bit of alone time for yourself and meditating with your own energy. Just sit in silence for health. Just sit.
And that's the thing, like, poster child for ADHD here. Meditation is not my thing. So like when I try, like they don't even shut up. Like I have so much going on in my mind. I'll color because that coloring is meditation. Dancing is meditation. Doing stuff else, anything to like focus your energy onto one thing is meditation.
Yes.
Like it doesn't have to be like, 20 minutes, half hour. Like no.
Some silent enlightening where you go to port like.
Yeah. Anything that centers your body into doing like one task where you can actually like calm and center yourself is meditation.
Painting rocks is my meditation.
Yeah. Yeah. Listening to music is mine. And coloring. I love to color.
I do that. I love that.
So yeah.
And that's also really good for your solar plexus. Just you guys watching. Solar plexus is that beautiful inner child work.
Yep. If you want to go even deeper, the colors that you use, if you do paint or you do color, research them why you use those colors, because that'll also show you what chakras are blocked. Or stagnant, or need a energy flow boost. Color is everything.
Yes. My therapist, or my physical therapist, was like asking me, "Oh, how do you feel about this pain level on here to here when I touch here?" I was like, "I don't know how to tell you like a number, but it's blue." And she's like, "Oh, you're one of those people."
What do you mean, one of those people?
She mentioned it. She's like, "I think it's a documentary about people like you, kind of a vibe." And I was like, "Oh," I was like,
yes. But yeah, color is everything. Or like if you're eating more salads, or you're eating more red foods, or you're drawn to more yellow foods. Well, yellow is your solar plexus. If you're eating more orange foods, that's your sacral chakra. If you're eating a lot of like blues, that's your throat chakra. The color, what you're wearing, color is everything.
We'll have a chakra reset workshop up by the end of this week, actually. That's a self-paced workshop, and it talks about the phytonutrients in your food. And I did a college paper on it, so you guys get to enjoy my college paper. Why work twice?
Yeah. But yeah, start listening to your body and listening, like actually seeing what you wear, what you eat, what you drink, what you put into your body. You know, really listen to your body. If your body is tired, rest. It's telling you something, you know? So like your body is the best source of how you're feeling and what's going on is your body and the colors and everything that you bring into your life.
Well, this was beautiful. Thank you so much. I always love full moons with you. It's the perfect way to start every single lunar calendar.
Yes.
And mooses.
Oh, and next month we have 2 full moons.
Hey.
May 1st and May 31st.
That's exciting.
Yes, we have the flower moon in Scorpio, and then we have the blue moon in Sagittarius on the 31st.
Wow, that's going to be an interesting. I'm excited because, okay, so Cosmic Briefing is coming and that's going to have the astrological forecast with our metaphysical advisor, Tom Garland. It's going to be a very interesting episode. So I highly recommend that and staying tuned for that one. But also, I always think the blue moon is a really interesting topic. Specifically because it means, what would we say, once in a blue moon, that it means it doesn't happen very often, but it happens every year. Okay, so that means there's 13 moons, not 12. So whenever anyone's ready to have the conversation about the Gregorian calendar and the 13 cycles, we can have it. I cannot wait to do a podcast on that.
Yep. Oh. Well, thank everybody. And I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm fried. I'm sorry. I'm like, it took a lot of energy on me. I just like tanked all of a sudden. I'm going to go outside and be like,
recharge.
Yes.
I recommend everyone do that tonight as well. And we will see you guys in exactly 1 month. And I can't wait to see where everyone's at in a month. And feel free to comment on our videos and let us know if any of this stuff rang true to you. Stay in touch and check out some of our membership platforms and the fun things that we offer over at Patreon. A lot of new fun announcements coming soon. Yeah. Thank you, Charlynn, and everyone watching. And we'll see you next month.
Yeah, I want to hear all about your journey. So